Thank you for joining me for my online lesson. Today we are going to learn about data handling. Let's have a look at this rock pool. We can see different sea creatures in the rock pool. What creatures do you see? There are some mussels, starfish, crabs, and some fish. We are going to count the different animals in the pool and put the information we gather on this table. When we look at this table, you will see numbers on the side. That number will show us how many of each creature is in the rock pool. At the bottom, you will see the creatures that we are going to count. We are going to count how many mussels there are. As we count, I'm going to draw a line through each mussel to make sure that I do not count the same creature twice. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 mussels. We need to put this information into our graph. We counted 10 mussels, which means we must color in 10 blocks above the picture of the mussel. Next, we are going to count the starfish. Count the starfish with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 starfish. Now we must color 8 blocks above the starfish. Next, we are going to count the crabs. Count the crabs with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 crabs. Now we must color in 5 blocks above the crab. Lastly, we need to count the fish. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 fish. We must color in 3 blocks above the fish. Now we have collected the information from the rock pool. When I look at the graph, I can see how many of each sea creature is in the rock pool. I can see which is the most and which is the least. We are ready to answer some questions about the sea creatures in the rock pool. Our first question is, which sea creature is the most? Do you know which one is the most? The sea creature with the most colored in blocks is the mussels. So the mussels are the most. Our second question is, which sea creature is the least? Which one has the least amount of blocks colored in? Do you know the answer? It is the fish. Question number 3 is, how many more mussels than starfish are there? We can see that there are more mussels than starfish because the mussels have more blocks colored in. There are 10 mussels and 8 starfish. By looking at the blocks, I can see there are 2 more blocks colored in than the starfish, meaning that there are 2 more mussels than starfish. Do you know we can also write a sum? My sum will be 10 minus 8 equals 2. Our last question. How many crabs and fish are there altogether? I can get to my answer by counting all the blocks above the crabs and the fish. And I can also write my sum. There are 5 crabs plus the 3 fish. 5 plus 3 equals 8. There are 8 crabs and fish altogether. We are at the end of our lesson. I hope that you had lots of fun learning all about data handling.